definitely not a usual Monday morning for me. My voice is gone, but I am feeling better. I think Nick is doing better, but right now he is going through definite withdrawals. If you hear scissors, I'm clipping coupons. Like, I'm normally not doing this on a Monday morning. Usually on a Monday morning, I am basically filming. I'm getting ready to film. But my voice is gone, so I can't film. I was hoping that I would be better in terms of voice-wise by today, but I'm not. So, talking on the camera is not going to be very pleasant to people. I sound horrible. I have gargled with salt and water already. If I was home in the Bahamas right now, well, from the break from I started feeling funny, I would have went in the sea and drain all of that mucus, get it out real quick. But because I'm not, I have to gargle with salt and water, which is the closest thing. Yes, I'm in Florida, but we don't live that close to a beach. I say Nick is going through withdrawals because these past couple of days it's been really hard on both of us. I have been getting frustrated in terms of what I'm making for us. Like, I'm trying to be creative, you know, so that he'd want to eat. But it's been a little difficult. But I'm getting him to eat. But he's been going through some serious withdrawals because for the past 2 days, when I wake up early, like, that's just me. That's how I grew up. We get up early, and I get out of bed, and he'd say, like, yesterday he said, Sunday, he said, chicken and fries. I was like, what? Chicken and fries. I was like, okay, Kentucky. I'm like, sure. Like, he's sleeping. He's talking in his sleep. Then this morning, I asked him, I said, what do you want me to make you? He's still sleeping. I just, nudge him, like, what do you want for breakfast? I want apples and Cheetos. I was like, what? Apples and Cheetos. I was like, I can make you some apples and strawberries, but you're not gonna have apples and Cheetos. So, yeah. It's been a little tough. I don't have a problem switching up my diet, because growing up on the family islands in the Bahamas, we didn't have fast food. You know, everything had to be cooked, or you ate what you had. You know what I mean? Like, so if you had cabbage, turkey wings or something, then that would be dinner. You boil the turkey wing and you boil it, steam the cabbage, and that's dinner. You know, like, that's how I grew up. But for Nicholas, it's different because he grew up in the city, so he's used to having McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and things like that as beck and call. I didn't grow up like that, so for me, not having those things, it doesn't bother me. So it's gonna be harder on him, you know. So I've been cooking some interesting meals and trying to keep it interesting for him. So hopefully within the next 3 weeks, when we go back to the doctor's office, that they would tell us, and I'm claiming this right now, they're going to tell us that he no longer needs the diabetic pills. That he no longer needs it. That's my prayer, that's my hope, that we can get through that and we be okay. But yeah, I'm just clipping coupons, you guys. Like, I picked this up, this Maybelline powder. It's their Super Stay Better Skin. The foundation for this was okay. The concealer, their darkest shade wasn't dark enough. So I said I will try the powder. Powder doesn't look dark enough from the color on the packaging either, but I figured today would be mostly blog posts. I'll try to write. I heard the lawn care people outside, so I'm hoping that they're gone so that I can take my pictures outside. But I also picked up the Tarte Tartis and Shayla palette. I haven't opened it up yet. I picked it up just to support her. She's beautiful, plus she's a woman of color, so I'm doing my best to support YouTubers, regardless of their skin tone. It's just like, if I see a quality product, something I like, then I'll pick it up. But I am doing my best to support YouTubers, when I see them, you know, out there doing their thing, that doesn't mean I'm gonna, you know, give you all gold stars. If it's crap, I'll let you know it's crap. You guys know this. But yeah, I picked that palette up just to say let me support her, because Makeup Shayla, she's cool and all that, but what I like about her is that she was doing this palette obviously for a while, and there was no hype behind it, you know, and I think that's a good thing, because case in point, the Jaclyn Hill scenario, some people got mad at me for voicing my opinion in terms of the fact that, you know, how everything went down or whatever, like with the eyeshadow palette, but obviously that's my opinion. I'm entitled to that. It's my platform. I can say what I want to say. But my issue was there was so much hype, and that hype can cause not productivity, but quality issues. So I'm glad that Shayla, you know, and Tarte actually came together and was like, look, we're gonna do this. And I don't know if it's Shayla's part or Tarte's part, but whoever's part it was to just keep it under wraps until it's time to come out. Perfect. Like, gorgeous. Like, that's awesome. So I haven't swatched it yet. I don't like to swatch until after I've taken my pictures, so I'm gonna take my pictures of it today, do arm swatches, put it up on the blog, and do that today. I miss my voice so much. Like, and it's hard because in my head I'm like, Alex, stop talking, like, shut up, stop talking, so you could get your voice back. But that's just me. That's who I am. Like, I am, you know, like, I went to school for journalism. Like, I like to talk, and that's a problem right now, and I think that's why my voice is gone, because maybe that's God's way of saying, hey, you need to shut up sometime, like, stop talking. But yeah, I'm trying to rest so that I can do things for Nicholas and get us on the right track. So yeah, you guys, I'm hoping we can drop at least, I know this is a stretch, I'm hoping we can drop at least 5 to 7 pounds before he goes back to the doctor. I'm really trying to cut our meals, like, make them really small. If you follow me on Snapchat, my hands are ashy. Look at this. Yeah, but if you follow me on Snapchat, I show, like, I've been showing my meals on there, like, before he got sick. Like, I used to cook all kinds of stuff, but now meals are smaller, like, way smaller, like this much food. So I'm hoping we can drop at least 5 to 7 pounds together. And I also want to do, I'm gonna ask him and beg him to do a sit down with me, so that we can, you know, talk to you guys about what happened and why it happened. And I want you guys to hear from him and not me, because I'm already a nervous wreck. Like, I've already had my breakdown. You know, I'm a very emotional person, but I would rather you guys hear from him. So I'm hoping you can get him to sit down and talk to you guys about it. So yeah, I'm going to shut up and stop talking so I can rest my voice. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll check in with you guys later. So we just got back from the grocery store. We went to Fresh Market, Publix, and BJ's, and I said I just wanted to show you guys exactly what everything, like, we got from the store, because now our grocery bill is gonna be a little bit higher, because unfortunately coupons don't give you money off of a lot of fruits and vegetables. So I'm gonna have to research, like, how to save on veggies and things like that. I'm thinking probably farmers market maybe would be our best choice in terms of, you know, trying to save that way. But let's just break into it right now. The first thing we got are some corn. This is the corn with the husk on it. I have not shucked these in years. I was a child when we used to shuck these just like this and eat it raw. Like, we were weird children. So yeah, you can see me better, right? Yay! So we got those. We got celery. We got some spinach. I opted to get the spinach like this from Fresh Market because it was cheaper. It's like $1.99 for it like this, and then it's $3.99 for in the package. So like this, I think it's better for sauteing, for one, because it's cheaper and it's all bunched up, Then we got some oranges. Nicholas likes oranges. I am actually stall of oranges. Growing up back home, we had a lot of orange trees in our yard, so I used to go outside and pick an orange. So I'm stall of them. We picked up some Dijonnaise. Apparently this is way better than mayonnaise. It has, let me show you. So you can see there. Focus. You can see the ingredients there. You know, or the nutrients facts. Like, it only has 70 milligrams of sodium, and that's it. So I'm hoping that this tastes good. It's supposed to be an alternative for mayonnaise for us, so that's what we're gonna be doing. We got some green red peppers. You guys know I love to do my saute. If you follow me on Snapchat, I have made that like a million times. We bought some red onions. They're supposed to be way better than white onions. I love garlic, so I picked up a lot of garlic. We picked up something experimental. We picked up an eggplant. Yes! We picked up an eggplant. So, we've got that going. I've never cooked this, so I'm excited to try it and see how it tastes. If you have suggestions about how to cook an eggplant, let me know. Because I don't know. We got some seasonings, some curry, because he wants curry chicken tonight, so we're going to do that. And some garlic powder, onion powder. I am partial to them. I prefer to cut up my onions and cut up my garlic, but he wants that. So that's what we got. And then we got some chicken broth, some organic chicken broth. This has 70 milligrams of sodium, so that shouldn't be horrible at all. And we picked up the usual fruits. Blackberries and raspberries. They told me that they won't get a truck of blueberries until tomorrow, so I'll have to wait on that. And then we picked up some salsa. I picked up the sweet mango tango salsa, so I'm hoping that tastes good. The regular salsa was good as well. It really helps with if you're like dry, like if the chicken's too dry and you need some, you know, something a little moist. If the water, you know, the gravy or whatever that's in the bacon pan isn't enough, then I think salsa is really good. I do have some whole wheat pasta. So I found this. This is a roasted garlic and diced tomatoes. So it's like a, it's supposed to be like a sauce, like a, you know, like Prego, but healthier for you. This has 8 grams of fiber, which is good, and then sodium is only 198, and that is in a half a cup. So half a cup is the usual amount anyway that people use. So I don't think that one is bad. And then for breakfast, we picked up some whole wheat bagels, some little mini bagels, because if they're the huge ones, he won't eat them, so these will be way better. And then bananas, and he said he wants to try these apples. He likes red apples, but he wanted to try these ones, so we picked these up. And got some carrots. And we got some limes, so because I need to do my honey and lime tonight anyway, so they were 8 for $1. So that's great. And then I always get my chicken from BJ's because it's way cheaper. This is the skinless, boneless chicken thighs, and you get 2 to 3 thighs in each pouch. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7 pouches in here of chicken thighs, and like I said, it's 2 to 3, so I guess you get like 21 probably. If it's 3 average in each pack, then it's like you get like 20 something pieces of chicken thighs for $9.53. Yeah, BJ's chicken is always cheaper. I would never buy chicken at the grocery store because it's too expensive. Like, you only, like, Publix had the chicken thighs with bone in for $6 for 4. So I prefer to go to BJ's and do that. So this is our grocery list for this weekend. Because we're eating fresh like this, eating clean like this, our grocery bill is obviously going to go up. And like I said, I have to find and figure out a way to bring everything down and figure out how we could save some money. If you guys do have suggestions on how we can save money eating clean, let me know down in the comment section. Yeah, because coupons always bring you free food, but not when you're trying to eat healthy. So we're gonna go ahead and start dinner, and we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. You don't have to overdo it.
Never have enough garlic. Put the other seasoning, so much other stuff in that, you just add more and more stuff. But the garlic separate.
I like my garlic cut up, that's just me.
Take them all.
It does not take long.
Too strong.
That's the point, because you're getting the real thing.
That's what me feel like on trouble.
I don't know how you
I don't
feel.
know. This made me, this seasoning made me feel on trouble too. What boy you saying? What do you mean I don't eat it?
What you mean why you do that is doing it?
Let's go find the other stuff under it. That's fine. Put all the other stuff there and keep the orange stuff.
I try to keep space.
Oh, put it like that then. I'll eat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bake the fridge.
Oh, these red bubble sauce is good. Love it. Next piece of the red onion.
I have a piece of a red onion. I have a red onion. I might have to get an onion keeper because we don't have
Wow.
we don't have baking soda in the fridge.
Make sure you cut the side and cut right down the middle.
Yes, I know it's been a minute. It's been a rough let me sit down. It's been a rough few days since I did the grocery haul. And I didn't want to put up the shorter vlog and then this vlog later. I wanted all of this together so you guys can see the cohesiveness of it. But it's been rough because Nicholas isn't used to eating clean. And so he's been having some bad withdrawals. Like, it got bad. Like, I've spent a couple days crying because it was so bad. Like, he'd lash out at me, he'd get mad. Like, and now I see what, like, people who try to do intervention for drug addicts go through, because I was this close to saying I'm done. But I am so pressed in my faith to get him better that I'm sticking through it, because it's been bad, y'all. Like, bad. And like, for me, it doesn't bother me, like the vegetables and stuff, because that's how I grew up. I grew up on an island, and you know, we didn't have fast food and, you know, have to buy fruits and vegetables. Like, we wanted an orange, we just went on the tree and picked an orange. We wanted a grapefruit, we went in the tree and picked a grapefruit. Limes, like mangoes, like who buys a mango? Like, that's how I grew up. You know what I mean? Like, I ate my vegetables because that's all we had. We didn't have burgers and, you know, things like that. We always had cooked food. Somebody always had to make something for us to eat, and you eat what was there. Like, there was no what you want. It's what I have, you know. So that's been hard for him growing up in the city, because he had those choices. He had the choices of the burgers and the, you know, all his life eating horribly, eating fast food, and now he has to switch to eating clean, and it's been a bad withdrawal for him. I remember a couple mornings ago, I woke him up to take one of his medications, and he, in his sleep, told me I have to go and get him Cheetos and a burger. And I'm like, Nicholas, you need to take your pills. I want Cheetos and a burger. And I'm like, no, you're going to take your pills, and then I'm going to make you some breakfast. What would you like for breakfast? Cheetos and a burger. Like, that's what he told me. And then cooking, it's been hard because he'd come in the kitchen and he'd be like, I don't want that. And I'm like, well, this is what you're gonna eat, because this is what you have to eat. If you don't want to die, this is what you're gonna have to eat. And so it's been fighting. It's bad, y'all. Like, we have 1 more week before he goes to the doctor. He has been making an effort to walk with me, but this past week has been the Republican convention, so until I think he said Thursday is the last day, and that's when he'll start walking again. But I have no days off. I'm sorry, convention or not. I, like, as much as I watch politics, I don't love it like that, to let it take over my life. Like, there's TVs in the gym and he doesn't want to watch it in there. So, and then he comes back with, oh, the doctor said, make it 3 days. And I'm like, dude, you don't have that kind of time. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have that kind of time. You have to be down by the time as you go back to her. So I'm keeping up my end. You guys have seen me go through this. I've been walking for a long time. Like, today I actually put in a little jog, and I'm very, very proud of myself. I got my mile to be under 30 minutes. I'm down to 22 minutes now when I check the time. So I'm like, I know that might not seem a lot to some people, and maybe you guys might think it says, oh, Alex, this is too many, 2 minutes, that's nothing. But I'm proud of myself, because I was like, today, like I said, I was able to put in a little jog there, and I'm like, yeah, I could jog a little bit. I don't want to do it too much because I told you guys before, my grandma has no cartilage in her knees, so I'm afraid that may be an hereditary thing. Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to, run and stuff like that. But I put in a little jog today, and I'm super proud of that. But I am 5 pounds away from being under 200 pounds, and it feels so good. I know that might not look like, I don't look like I'm, over 200 pounds, but I carry most of that weight on my legs. My thighs are huge. My thighs and my butt, they're huge. And my face, like, that's where I carry my arms. See? That's where I carry most of my fat. A little bit in my boobs, too. So yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys for, a couple of days. I didn't want to film him going through his withdrawals, like, because it was so bad. Like, as informative as it is, like, I broke down too much. And y'all already see my ugly cry. Like, I broke down way too much. Like, he was attacking me, like, not physically, but, like, verbally. And, like, it was bad. Like, it was horrible. But yeah, hopefully we're past it. Hopefully he can make it through the next week. Just trying to eat clean, and the doctor gives him a good report. So pray for us, continue to pray for us, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.